God has not given us a spirit of fear. And a lot of times, a spirit of fear will keep people from obeying God. Well, this may not be God. Well, the only way you'll find out is do it. My wife and I and another minister, pastor and his wife, traveled 300 and some odd miles to West Texas to pray for a pastor's wife who was bedfast. We were praying the third day. As I knelt by the head of the bed, a voice said to me, "Go stand at the foot of the bed." Well, now, I'm a stickler for the word, you know. Sometimes we can think we are and miss God. And so I talked myself out. I said, well, what good would that do to heal this woman by saying, go stand at the foot of the bed? How would that heal her? It wouldn't. But I got back to praying again, got in the spirit, and the voice said, go stand at the foot of the bed. And I said to myself, well, I'm up here at the head of the bed right here where I can lay hands on her. What good would it do to go stand at the foot of the bed? But I want to ask you the question, what good would it do a blind man to wash spit and mud out of his eye? But it can be an act of faith. So I went back to praying, got in the spirit, and the voice said, go stand at the foot of the bed. See, I didn't know as much then as I know now. Don't know too much yet. Go stand at the foot of the bed. So I thought to myself, well, the only way I'll find out is go stand at the foot of the bed, and I'll just go stand there and see if anything happens. So I got up, went out, and stood at the foot of the bed. I stood there with my eyes open. You know, the Bible said to watch and pray. And my wife was kneeling at the foot of the bed on the other side of the bed. I'm on one side, she's on the other side. She suddenly stood up. Now, she never did open her eyes. She suddenly stood up because she said the Lord told her to come and stand at the foot of the bed. And she came and stood at the foot of the bed. I watched her. I got my eyes open. She got her eyes shut. She didn't even know I was there. Now, she's praying in tongues. And then the tongue changed, and she began to speak in a different tongue. The Bible talks about divers kinds of stuff. She began to speak in a different tongue. And when she did, I understood it just like she's talking in English. What she said to me was, go stand at the head of the bed and say, come out, thy spirit of fear and unbelief, in the name of Jesus. Well, I did, he did, and it did. The woman was bedfast. She couldn't even get up and go to the bathroom. She went all through the house of praising God. Went out that afternoon and sat down with us in the backyard and had watermelon. Well, I'm glad I went and stood at the foot of the bed. Now, why did I say that to you? Sometimes God will ask you to do things just to get your faith to working. Well, we're going to walk with Him, aren't we? We're learning to flow with the Spirit. Somebody asked me, what's God doing today? I said, He's building strong local churches and endeavoring to teach them to flow in the Spirit. Hallelujah.